Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's me, Scott. We're back with day 31 of Blueprints. I think things are going okay, apart from the damn. Hold on. Apart from the damn parlor, the parlor can do one. Right, we're going to head over to the outside room and see what we get today. I guess it'd be good to get something new. But who knows? The root cellar, the hovel, the tool shed. So we've had this. We haven't had this. Rooms in your house will likely contain dig spots today. Let's take the hovel. Notes of termination. Dear Mr. Ravine, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds has been greatly appreciated. However, I regret to inform you that your services as the groundkeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required effective immediately. The decision has been made at careful consideration and is based upon repeated observations and documented incidents of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. You're required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March, ensuring all tools and equipment belonging in the estate are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Your final wages will be settled promptly upon completion of the task instructed. We thank you for your time, services, and wish you the best in the future. 20th of March. Another date I need to write down. Hold on. I'm just finding the dates on my document. Ooh. 20th. What the heck? Oh, I turned number lock off. 20th of the 3rd. Okay. Perfect. $45 rooms, 2 wings, 9 ranks, 4529. Coincidence? Maybe, I don't know. 4529. Coincidence? Question mark? Where is room 46? 7 for the 5th, 90. Tested my full house theory. No luck as expected. Okay. Antechamber seal, 2 starting room. 2 starting rooms. What? 4529, and it's in different colours. Let's just do a quick pick. Are these colours of rooms? Are these colours of lights? No, I don't know what these are colours of. What rooms have we got? We've got, what's purple? We'll go through and we'll find out, right, as we go, I guess. We'll keep an eye on that. Okay. There better be something good in here. Oh. Wait. Nice. Nice. We've got 3 of them on. Don't know what happens when the 4th one comes on, but I'm excited. I bet that's like an elevator. Got nothing in here. Nothing of any use whatsoever. Okay. Okay, well, let's get going then. 45292. Okay. The rooms. Let's take our allowance. Nice. The library, the corridor, or the coat check. I didn't put my lockpicks back. I'm an idiot. So we've got 2 blues. I'm just going to write down the room colours. Blue, orange, pink and purple. We've got red. Is there a purple room? There's a book we haven't got. This one, right? Okay, good. Don't think there's anything else I need to pick up in here. Hallway doors are always unlocked. Step requirement 6. You know what? All good. Commissary, a bedroom, a spare room. So getting extra steps is going to be just vital, right? We've got 2 blue, 1 orange, 1 pink. See anything in here? I didn't see a chess piece in there either. It's going to take us back down. Parlour, wind-up keys, sauna gives us the pump room. Let's take the parlour. You know why. You know what? I've figured out I'm probably better off not trying to solve the puzzle, just using the 2 keys. 2 of these statements are true. Statement on the blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a true statement. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Thank you. Okay, where are we going now? We're going this way. The nook, the den, the spare room. I'd really like more. These gems don't really help me that much. I'd really like more A steps, but hallways. There's one with like locked doors on, which would be amazing right about now. The terrace, the patio leads the wrong way. The terrace, green rooms do not cost gems to draft. I guess we grab you. Can't see anything else here. Okay, sorry, just had to move the keyboard and roll up my sleeves. The dining room could be really useful. The pantry also helps, because it's going to definitely give us some food. I guess the question is, do we feel like we're going to get to rank 8 or not? I'm going to take this for now. Give me the banana. Okay. Commissary nook. Coat check. We've got some coins. Let's do this. We've got sleeping mask. I can't remember what these do. Metal detector's always good, right? But it costs 10. The shovel. We took the thing that didn't give us extra spots, right? To dig. Salt shaker means if we eat food, we get more steps. So let's take this and the shovel. Okay. Some coins, love that. Another coin. Is that it? Is that it for all the dig spots? Looks like it. Here we go. This is what we wanted, right? Because now every single one of these doors should be unlocked. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This could be the greatest day of our life. Ooh. Ooh. Now we're going to really struggle for steps, unfortunately. What kind of room is this? And this. Ugh. Wait, what the? Observatory, pool, or utility closet. I need something with a computer in, really. Let's take the pool. I appreciate there's no computer in here, but I can also go this way, right? Courtyard, 5 dig spots. Don't mind if I do. Oh, a sledgehammer, nice. Don't know if I've seen any boxes, but... Another coin. An old tin can. Patio, spread gems in each green room. But I think we go West Wing Hall, right? Although, have we had the patio? Yeah, we have had the patio. There's going to be dig spots in here as well. We'll take this. Nice. Another turnip would go down a treat. Or a coin, I guess. Okay. This is our only way, though, right? We need this to open into a collection of doors. It's locked. We don't have a key. Not a single key. Well, crap. Is there a gem in here? Yes. I need a computer. Yo, I need a computer. Somebody help. I'm looking for a key. Come on. Please be one. Come grab another gem. I just need a key. Just one key. I mean, it was a long shot. Okay. I guess the only place we can go back to the shop, but I don't think they've got any keys. Anything in here I haven't spotted? I wasn't going to check upstairs, but I guess we better. I've got a disc. I want to use that disc. Might be at an end here. I don't know. I've got no rooms for the computer. No. No other way forward other than this door, and it's locked. Which means I'm screwed. Just going to go back to the shop and see if there's anything I can do in there, but... It's an interesting one, that, where it costs steps instead of... gems. That's how I feel about it. You will tell me if I missed a key or something, right? That's all I've got. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, well, look, I think we're done for the day, disappointingly. Let's call it. That is disappointing, although it was interesting what the hovel does. Yeah, this didn't go as well as I hoped. A garden cottage, nice. We did find another way to open the antechamber though, right? So not bad. Okay, day 32. Okay, we head back out here. Okay, a shelter, a root cellar, or a tool shed. Let's go root cellar just because I don't think we've had it. Surely I can eat these potatoes. Yeah, there's 3 dig spots. The least you can... Oh, the family tree. Mary Epsom, Baron Thomas Sinclair and Baroness Raval, Lord William Epsom and Lady Ashlyn, Thomas Sinclair, Simon H. Sinclair, Clara Sinclair, Mary Epsom, Lionel Epsom. Let's just do a quick snippety snip in case this is part of the test later. Okay, well, look, if we find a shovel, we know where to come. Okay, it's a bit disappointing, but fine. Okay, here we go. Let's take our allowance and we'll go this way. Corridor bedroom, a breaker box. There's never anything in here. Come on. Hallway? Let's do the hallway. It's going in the right direction. Okay, the den, the nook, or the security. I'm going to go den, although security in the breaker room would have been really good. Have a cheeky little gem. There is a box here today. Music room, library. So we were getting a new book today, so I'm going to go to that. Do some reading. Okay. Detective Bon Margle. Interesting. Bon Margle must have thought something was in here. This book was reviewed and declared for publication by the Fen Eris Central Board of Education. It has been edited to conform to our department standards, including the omission of sections deemed inaccurate or unsuitable for public dissemination. Second edition. Oh God. Hold on. The name used to designate the realms for the Eastern Waters is no longer known to the average citizen of the older generation. We must permit our leaders to join and abandon our past. Azera. Most historians mark that the beginning of the First Era, often denoted as Azera by the ascension of the first king, whose name Oris would later grace the burgeoning townships in which he was crowned. Oris was known before his coronation as the prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, historically, he is not always forthcoming, and the surviving record of those bygone days mostly limited to trade agreements and sale receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Oris had been one aim: expansion. Oris had but one aim. The territory spread forth from the heart of Oris. By the end of the first century, a new kingdom was born. Second era. It was the fourth king who split the vast domain 3 equal shares, 3 realms for his 3 children. The eldest he granted the fields and the mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province of Heartspring and the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift. The youngest he bestowed upon him the realm of Ares, the land of northern storms, a wild and untamed expanse which at the time was not as developed but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. And to his middle child, the only daughter, he gifted the southern region Araja, a land steeped in tradition, the third era. As the second era drew to a close, the third sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct regions, raised by their respective sibling monarchs, have blossomed, cultivating their bountiful resources of the lands and developing a unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. Despite these differences, the siblings monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives, and we know for their cooperation in the matters of trade and transportation that succeeding generation of their heirs continue that tradition. And the third era was defined by the commerce between the 3 realms, further strengthening their bond. and laying the foundation for the promise and prosperous. These symbols. I'm just going to take a quick pic of those symbols. Okay, next. Fourth era. As the kingdom entered the fourth era, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power. King Decilis the third was king who often seen drinking, a sight that shocked not only the gentry in the court, but the masses as well. Baron Sinclair, thank you so much for your cooperation with our department in this investigation. We know our presence is never convenient, especially for someone of your social status. So it means all the more that you're not only tolerant, but also willing to aid us in our efforts of getting the business done as quickly as possible. We are returning with this letter the book that you lent us, though I must confess it was not as much help as I had hoped. I had heard that your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive, and I was told by a reliable source that this first edition and uncensored copy of the history of Arindo could be found. It's likely to be found within the Baron's own collection, but perhaps I was misinformed. Still, part of me thinks that you've given me a censored copy as a jest, a taste of, if you will, the bureaucrat of their own medicine. If that's the case, then I say well done, fair play, and perhaps on my next visit you will have a laugh about it after you've given me the actual manuscript. Okay, so we need to see if we can buy this from the other place, right? The king of no one to move castle and court, overjoyed by this, were those viewed unbecoming of the common folk. Those voices planted the seed which took root in the grand city of Fen. Oh, okay, we flipped that over. This list was renowned king of no one when he made decisions to move castle and court behind. The people were overjoyed by this choice and were those that viewed the king's conduct of unbecoming of his common folk. These voices planted the seed which took root in the grand city of Fen. Era of ruin. After the passing of King Decilis the fourth era came to an abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died. On the very next day, the 6th of October... Hold up. We have a date. October, the Prince Lerson and Fen declared himself the true monarch. The declaration was bolstered by the number of supporters due to the fact that Decilis shared little of his virtues. As the prospect of civil war seemed inevitable, the realm's regiments were hastily recalled from the frontiers to stamp out and put an end to the Frensurrection. However, instead of restoring order, what ensued was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The gardens of Fen, once a centre of splendour, was transformed into a battlefield. Cries of the innocent echoed through the city streets and stained in red. Brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by the neighbours. Sympathy for the city surged. Allies came forward to lend support. Among them, the general of the Northern Regiment, who was sickened by the barbaric actions of the other battalions, joined forces with the Prince Learson to form a formidable army together. They leveraged their political influence and favours to persuade nearby realms, the Arch-Aries and the Nuance, to join their cause. However, even with the tide turning in their favour, the victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 long years and saw buried one in every 3 men. Prince Learson himself added a number to the casualties. However, even in death he had won. Oris had fallen, and with it the realm. The black flags had flown. 5 eras were burned in their place. Red banners were hoisted in honour of the fallen Fen. The few remaining members of the former royal family fled to for fear of their lives. The current era. Today, the current era is inherited by 3. Fen Aries, Arch-Aries, and Araja. Once again, stand united as allies, though the distance between our peoples has grown. Our connection to this land remains strong as ever. The spruce and the birch that span across the realm serve as a constant reminder that we all share a common past. For this is, despite everything, a land rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, a land sprung forth, the greatest empire the world has ever seen, the land of our fathers and our mothers and of our children. Is that the last page? Redacted. Redacted. Okay. Oh, there's a key. Why weren't you here last time? Okay. So we're in the corner. We can't go that way. We've got to go this way. The freezer. Okay, interesting. So we won't be able to use gems for anything. I'm going to take you. As much as I want the freezer, we need the boiler room and all of those things, right? Where am I going? Over here. Oh crap, what was the code? 1504? Did I make that up? $15.04. Okay. 15. Does 0415 work? It does. Interesting. So I guess that's a way of getting around the date thing, right? Okay. Let's go this way. The kitchen, the spare room, or the parlour. I'd quite like to link to the foundation, so I'm going to take that. I'm going to go this way. The garage, the chapel, the nook. Let's take the garage because that's going to give us some keys. Okay. This will take us back to the foundation. I really want a shovel. The pool, yes. Yes, we will take the pool. I know it uses gems, but that gives us a chance of getting the thingy room, right? The boiler room. Security parlour, bunk room. If you don't have exactly 2 green rooms, if you have exactly 2 green rooms, we've got 0. Double our gems, we've got 1. Okay, good. Security might not be too bad, but it requires another gem. I'm going to take the parlour. Okay, anything in here? Doesn't look like it. Give me my keys. I genuinely think we're better off just taking a guess rather than trying to figure it out at this moment in time. The other 2 boxes are empty. The other 2 boxes are blue. The other 2 boxes are true. So this is maybe true. This is false. So I'm left with the other 2 boxes are blue, which is false. The other 2 boxes are empty, which is true. The other boxes are true. So this is false. This is false. Thank you. I got 2 of those. Right. We keep going. Where are we on the thing? We've got a way into there, so we don't necessarily need this. So let's go here. Before I go in here, I'm going to go back. Wait, how do I get back to the entrance hall? Let's go all the way around. Okay, I'm not going to go back. I'm lost. I'm lost. Hold on. Lost in my own home. Okay. Showroom. Legendary items for sale. We don't have the money. The nook gives us a key. The dark room gives us other rooms, but... Okay. See if I care. I'll take you. What's the worst that can happen? Oh, it's a sauna. With a gem in. That is quite bad, actually. I need this to be... It's a key room. Oh, no. Now I have got to go back. Wait, this isn't the way. How do I get down here? Oh, it is the way. Through the den. Wait, it's not the way. Through the den into the hallway. Just losing steps willy-nilly. Into the bedroom. Into the hallway. Across here. Into here. Coat check. Have I got any items? I don't know if I have. I don't think I have. I can't put gems or anything in here. This doesn't help me. The only thing that helps me is a showroom, which I don't really want. Security could go down a tree. Okay, none of those could go down a tree. I got nothing. I've got nothing. Needed a keycard to be in here. It is not. Any of you on discount? Nope. I mean, discount for $2 would have been pretty cheap. I can't go anywhere. I have no keycard. I guess I can go back to the den and open the box with a key. Keycard, keycard, keycard. Or gems. I mean, would have been lovely, but... yeah, I don't think there's any way out. I'm just going to run back to the sauna if I can remember how to get there. We'll get extra steps, so maybe if we take the whatever it's called, the hovel, that might be really useful. I think we're done for the day, unfortunately. I can't go through there because it's a keycard room and I don't have a keycard. Which is a shame, but we're going to wrap up here. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe button, follow us on X, ScottDogGaming. If you want to see the next episode of Blueprints, go and check it out right now on YouTube Members. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.